G'day to you, Scorpio. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. I hope you guys are well. This is a reading for you for the 19th to the 25th of September. So guys, please remember that this is just a general reading. So take what resonates with you and leave what does not resonate with you. And remember, if this reading does not resonate with you, that you should look at your moon signs, your Venus, and your rising. Okay. I would love to thank those of you that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And those of you that are just watching, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that as well. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on here. We see energies coming through here are Capricorn, and we see Taurus energy. So you could have these people in your space. It could also be a part of your chart. So, Scorpio, what's been going on? We see that you are feeling a little bit ambivalent, a little bit bored, you lost your vibe. You're not feeling very much into things at the moment. We see that you could have been waiting for some news or some information to come towards you. That you also, it's almost like something from the past wanting to come into the present for you. But it's something that's causing you to think very carefully about as well. You know, it's almost as though you've had a shift in the way you are viewing things and the way you're changing things. And you could have had a situation where something new was supposed to have happened for you and it didn't happen. And this could have created a bit of despondency for some of you. Some of you could be feeling very depressed about things that are happening, very unhappy about things that are not happening. And it's very difficult for you to actually see the blessings in your life because of this lack of enthusiasm that you have. But you must be so careful, Scorpio, that you don't allow yourself to get caught up in dramatic situations, in situations that are not creating any peace and comfort for you, but situations that also started off as very exciting, very thrilling to some of you, but also very intoxicating. So you have to be very mindful of relationships that have started off like this, and you're going to be very mindful of relationships that keep you almost in an addictive buzz. You are in a state of being very clear about yourself, being very creative about yourself. So even though you have this despondent nature, you don't need to be like that. You can allow this creativity. It's almost as though there's these things happening around you that's causing you to lose your vibe. When the truth is that you have this creative energy, you have this ability to manifest change in your life. You know, you need to look beyond where you are right now and look towards the future and realize that you can bring in something new towards yourself. You can start and recommit to new situations, to new relationships. You have the opportunity of choice. Remember that, Scorpio, you have the opportunity of choice. Some of you could be wanting some kind of reconciliation with a love situation. And you need to ask yourself, you know, with regards to this, are you not getting yourself tied down and tied up with something that does appear to be good but is not really very good for you? You must also realize that as you have this wisdom about knowing things and having this creative flow and this creative energy, that with all these options that are out there, you need to choose very carefully whichever is the one that is right for you. And even though you are, and you most probably still going through this despondency in your life that's making you so unhappy, you need to have faith that there is something better on the horizon for you, and you can't allow yourself to become lost in sadness or lost in a lack of motivation. Let's draw some more cards here for you, Scorpio. So it's a lot of affirmation of self here, a lot of, you know, not getting stuck in a rut. Some of you could be feeling as though you are getting stuck in a rut. What fell out here? What fell out here was the Knight of Swords. Some of you really are struggling with needing to move forward with yourself, with your life, with your situation. We see that coming through here. So let's see some more cards. Some more cards here. Okay. Strength, Leo energy coming through here as well. So you could have a Leo person in your space, or this could just be Leo in your chart, or just an affirmation. You've got Aquarius energy as well here. So you could have an Aquarius person in your chart. You've got King of Wands and Queen of Wands, balancing masculine, feminine energies. And we're looking at fire sign energy here. That is Leo Aries and Sagittarius energy. So there is a situation where you're wanting to move forward, but you also need to be very mindful of not being caught up in situations with somebody who is, all talk and no action, or somebody who makes promises and does not deliver on that. And you could have had the situation where you are involved with somebody like this who was really just a deceiver. And I mean, this is where you're finding yourself looking towards the past and looking towards these situations where lessons learned, you're seeing a certain pattern that is repeating itself. So you need to be aware, Scorpio, this pattern is repeating itself, and you need to grow strong and have focus with yourself, with your direction, with where it is that you need to be in your life, in your situations. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have that creative flow, that creative energy to move forward. You do need to just overcome your fears, your issues, your dramas that you may have, and know that you have the strength to confront your dreams, to be able to make things a reality. And all you need to just do is bring this balance into your life. You are able to move forward, Scorpio, and you are able to be prosperous in with your situations. It's like, you're having this knowledge, you're knowing that you need to look at yourself, you need to get the strength, and you just need to have a different perspective. You need to look at life differently, and you need to let go of your preconceived ideas as you move towards the future for yourself. Some of you may be finding that you are getting the second chance with a relationship, maybe with a career, with a situation, but you need to also remember that you do not need to accept the situation. You don't need to feel as though you are trapped in a situation. You do have options. Being trapped is just a state of mind. You need to overcome your fears. You can move forward beyond your limited belief, and remember that you are in a state of creativity, of feeling empowered. You just need to move on and trust the new beginnings that are coming your way. There could be a new financial flow that's coming towards you. Some of you could be entering into a new a job situation that's bringing you a lot of financial success. You could be partnering up with somebody with regards to a business that is bringing you a lot of success. Or it could also be a relationship that is becoming very bountiful for some of you. So there is this situations that are unfolding in your life right now. Also, be very mindful of getting involved in toxic situations. What does seem very wonderful on the surface may require you to take a little bit of an in-depth look into what is going on, and just be careful of engaging with somebody who can be very toxic and who can, like I said, what starts off as passionate and fun and exciting could actually become a chain for you later on, and you don't want to get caught up in relationships that are feeling like bondage. Okay, so you don't want to get caught up in that. So guys, let's see what more cards we can draw here for you and to get a bit more clarity. This is this is a reading of you taking back your strength. That's you taking back your strength, taking back your power on so many levels. So understanding that you have the ability to control your truth and your situation, Scorpio. Let's get some more cards here. Eight of Wands. Things are underway. There's a lot of creative energy, a lot of the Hangman twice in this reading, the Star twice in this reading. Definitely some of you may have a Aquarius person in your space, a love interest, Aquarius person that you want to move towards. Okay, so we're seeing here you have this explosion of ideas and creativity and things that you want to achieve for yourself, and you need to bring this passion, this direction, this drive, this energy towards you, changing your perspective about things and allowing yourself to stay connected with people, with others, and knowing that, you have what it takes to succeed. You need to trust your intuition, trusting your dreams, trusting your vibe. And when it comes to a love situation as well, you need to trust that things are underway, that things can happen. Some of you wanting to walk towards this love situation with an Aquarius person, but some of you are also feeling the need to end certain things. There is a second chance, this opportunity for things to grow for you, as long as you can be very sure about yourself, that you are representing yourself, that you are being true to yourself, to your goals, to your ambition, to what it is that you want out of life. Be very mindful that you are creating boundaries for yourself, and that you are clear about these boundaries with others, that that people are respecting where you are standing on certain situations. So be very clear about that, Scorpio. You got the Queen of Cups energy, which is water energy here, and that is water energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it could be yourself, could be somebody else as well. So we see with this energy coming through, it's a lot to do with you allowing your creative flow to happen. Know that love, that intuition, that that connection to our higher self, you know, letting that flow towards you. If you feel that you want to reconsider a relationship that has been going through some stress and some strife, you know, you have that for you, that you can do that for yourself. You can look at reconsidering, especially if there's a financial impact in the situation. You need to also be mindful, you know, okay, when I say that being said, obviously I'm not talking about a relationship where there's been harm to yourself, but a relationship, sometimes what happens over time with a lot of people, you get into a relationship and, you know, divorce becomes so complicated because, you know, you just lost your vibe in this relationship. Both of you have lost that connection. You may just need to find that connection. But also, if it is coming to an end in a relationship where there has been a mutually financial benefit in this relationship, you need to be very fair and allow love to be the motivator in how you are dividing things and sorting things out for yourself. Most of you are finding yourself in a situation of being able to hold on to all your hard work, hold on to the prosperity that you have in your life, the prosperity that you have in your situations. So you need to be very mindful of those different energies and the different situations that are unfolding. Some of you are walking away from a relationship that is over. Could be a job situation, could be a relationship. And you are feeling that you do need and you do desire this opportunity to give yourself a second chance to allow your passions to flow, allow your creativity to flow. There's a lot of things in the air for many of you, a lot of new ideas exploding there, but it's also, once again, the opportunity for you to flow with love and allow yourself this opportunity to bloom. And treat yourself with kindness, Scorpio. It's very important. Even your love situation, this is a second chance, and you've learned lessons from the past, so you know the importance of having boundaries as well. So some of you could definitely be looking at, like I said, reconnecting with an Aquarius energy person. Let me get some more cards here. Where's this deck of mine? Let's see if I got all the cards out of here. Okay, one more here. So let's just see. Let's just shuffle some more cards here for you and see what more messages can we have here for you, Scorpio. Okay, card that flipped over, indecision. Okay, even though there's a strong positive flow in this reading coming through here, we still have indecision. Some of you are feeling a little bit iffy about things and feeling a bit confused about things. So you need to be very mindful about which path that you're going to take. Okay, let's draw some more cards, get a bit more clarity here for you, Scorpio. Some more cards and a bit more clarity for Scorpio. Okay. Oh, some of you could be a little bit iffy when it comes to a love situation, okay? Some of you could have two options here. You've got this gentle person who holds their heart on their sleeve, who's very romantic and very loving. You also have this person could also have a deep spiritual connection, and you yourself could also be having that, where there's a lot of, you're feeling this connection, almost like a karmic tie with this person, like you know this person. Some of you could also be having a person who's very financially well off, who could be just a friend as well, but somewhere there could be some romance in some of these situations for some of you. So be aware of that. But you need to remember that you need to bring love into your own self first. And this could be where some of you are feeling very undecided which one to choose. If you are loving yourself and you know what your love needs are, not just for now, but as you go on in life, who it is that you are, how it is that you want to be, where it is that you want to be, you know, you can make a decision. Because right now you are feeling very tied up. You've got this card, you're feeling quite tied up, you're feeling quite confused, you're feeling quite anxious, you're not sure what to do, which way to go. You just need to allow yourself to release your self. And you've got first chakra, Archangel Michael, it's beneath. You know, you need to feel secure. You need to know that you are quite stable. You need to know that you have all the answers within yourself. You know that you require a certain level of stability and comfort, and from that you can build your future, your present, your now as well. So you need to choose between somebody who's a romantic and somebody who's financially driven. Okay, some of you may have that choice to make. So let us see some more cards here for you. Let me grab some more cards here for you. Okay, some more cards for Scorpio. Let's get a little bit of clarity here for you, Scorpio. Okay. And this could be some of you guys as well. Some of you could be in the situation yourself. You could be either the Scorpio man with his heart on his sleeve, or you could be this man that is so financially well off and well sorted, and somebody has to choose between you. So you could be that. Or, I mean, really, it's you just need to see which applies to you. So you've got surrendering to the journey. You've got in the flow and mystic healer. Quite interesting. This is about you just allowing yourself to get into your flow and allow yourself to not want to control this entire situation all the time, and just to let things flow. And I think that's going to help you with not feeling so tied up in your situations, but allowing yourself to bring this balance and this love into your life, and allowing this love to flow from yourself to flow outside, so that you can, you can heal and you can manifest these good things, and you can even be able to balance yourself emotionally so that you can make a good choice for yourself as you're releasing the need to control the outcome and allowing things to just flow smoothly so that you can have the best outcome for yourself, getting into the flow of things. So let's draw one more card for your grounding message here, Scorpio. One more card for you, Scorpio. So let's see, what is one more card for Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. The card you have is cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is a very interesting card that you see here. It's almost as though it's like sometimes when you have so much pressure on you, you can feel like you're cracking open. And this is what this card is saying to you. Don't let the world squash you. Don't let all your decisions and your choices squash you. At the center of your life, there could be a lot of extreme pressures because of life's trials, and you must remember that, how do you find a diamond? I mean, a diamond is found through the pressure that is created on it. That's how they are cultivated. And you need to allow the diamond that you are, Scorpio, to shine. Allow it to happen. That no matter what's going on, no matter, it's important that you learn to deal with the wounds that you've had. I use this word quite often, and we don't realize how often we are carrying trauma and wounds from the past, and the pain and the sorrow and all the losses that you could have endured can overwhelm at times, and you need to not allow all of these sorrows to break you. Let life turn all your tragedies into gold. Be open to be cracked open, because it's through those imperfections, those cracks, that the light comes in. It's through that you see that, you can grow in leaps and bounds. Now, there's so many stories about the cracked pot. There are so many stories about how a cracked pot can water the garden. How a cracked pot lets in the light, how it allows change, it allows manifestations to happen. So you need to allow your heart to crack open. You need to allow, more creativity and love to flow within yourself. This is a space of grace for yourself. Let the Holy Spirit enter that. Let your trials and your sorrows and your pains and your losses transform you into being more of yourself. So I think your mission for this week would be, how can you let your crack life work for you? Cracked up life. That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? I mean, just be so, I don't mean to sound weird with that one. That sounds kind of weird, I know. But allow life, allow the light to seep through these cracks that are there, and be the best version of yourself. So with all that weirdness, I'm over and out, Scorpio, and I'll see you again next week. Cheers and goodbye.